Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Popa of Gaming here, and today we're playing some more Bloons Adventure Time. No, sorry, wrong game. btd6 Bloons Tower Defense 6. So I have a little bit of a challenge today. It's gonna be a little random. No clue how easy or hard it's gonna be. We're gonna be on C.H.I.M.P.S 4 circles because I don't want to play on logs anymore. So it's just pretty much basic C.H.I.M.P.S, but basically we're only using towers that have an effect on Moab or Bloons. So of course, Zilly gives her like cat if you have the cat skin, otherwise her like weird voodoo magic on them. Bottom path boomerang has a fire effect. Same with top path attack. Middle and bottom can freeze mobs and balloons. Of course, top as well, but like it's kind of meh anything after the top two upgrades. Blue, well, it's blue, so he's not allowed entirely. Bottom path mortar, although technically it's only second tier alone does it, I'm not going to get upgrades that are completely dislike it. And then you can get up to Dragon's Breath because that can also burn balloons. Bottom path because it throws the bombs on the Moabs, and middle path alchemist. So yeah, we don't really have too many towers to work with. So it should be pretty fun. Let's get into this and see how hard it's gonna be. So yeah. I don't know if I can, but I would love to do a Zilly start. Honestly, probably a Zilly start into a Kylie's, or I really like Kylie boomerangs, to be honest. I think they're quite underrated towers is probably the right word. I should probably go on first just to be safe. So it's not the shortest map, it is still an easy map of course, so like it's only so hard, but it looks like we might be able to get away with going for an Zilly start. But she can only pierce 2 balloons, I think, maybe even just 1 at level 1, so she's really not the best tower. Okay, $4 off our first boomerang. This is a decent curve, not the best, but could be worse. And then I think I'm going to start going for faster throwing because I think that's a lot more important. Zilly, of course, is a lot better on strong, so I said I was going to go for faster firing, but I guess not. I guess I'm going to go for red hot. No, that was a mistake, but you know, range is still helpful. So yeah, once we get our first Kylie boomerang up, that should take us for quite a while. I like them because simply, they do a lot of damage. They don't really attack all that fast, but I think they pop 3, maybe even 4 layers, so it can be really helpful, especially in the early game. Which, you know, some of the hardest parts. If you have a good early game, then you can save the towers you need to give you, well, an easy late game. Alright, so looking at my end game for this, I have a couple of options. In terms of, stop then, end of this round. In terms of 5th tiers, I can go Moab Dom, Inferno Ring. I could go Icicle Impale, but it's kind of meh. I could go Balloon Solver, I'm not going Super Glue. Could go Balloon Incineration, Master Rom doesn't really work against the balloons. And then that's it. I really don't have too many options. Truthfully, I would love to get a Moab Domination because of the recent buff in this update. It's actually a pretty good tower, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to get it up in time. Balloon Solver's good, same with Icicle Impale, but they're not the best, just overall damage. Same with Inferno Ring's pretty good. I think I'm gonna try my best to get a Moab Domination, though it'll probably be really hard. If I can, awesome. If I can't, I might back up for an Inferno Ring. And then I think I'm definitely gonna end up going at the very least for Shattering Shells. Because Signal Flare is actually gonna be pretty helpful since it's a decamo. And then, you know, so is the Shattering Shell. Though we do have counter espionage, though that's kind of meh. So yeah, that is the eventual plan. So honestly, I'm just going to see how long I can last without buying anything else. Kylie boomerangs are good. I think they'll work pretty well. Okay, if this doesn't show you the power of the Kylie boomerang, and I guess a Zilly too, I have no idea what does. Just a Kylie boomerang and a Zilly, which does not cost much money, looks like it will actually solo me all the way to round 40. And truthfully, for round 40, I can probably just go for a Moab Press and easily deal with round 40. If things like this continue, I might just have to spam some Kylies and it'll be pretty easy to get Moab Dom. Okay, just look at this. I have nearly $13,000 on round 40. I'm gonna buy Moab Press because I'll probably want to buy it eventually, and I think that might just straight up work for round 40. Because Moab Presses are really good against, well, you know, Moabs. Like, just, this is insane. A Moab class balloon just killed by what? Maybe 4,000? Probably even less than 4,000. You're definitely going back on first. Deal with these. Are you kidding me? A single blue balloon. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get, you know, the single blue balloon. Okay. Moab Press, of course. And hopefully this won't take too many tries. But honestly, I'm pretty surprised that works so well. Can we do it? Yep, and with that, round 40 dealt with just like that. Like, I don't know what to say, honestly. When we start to struggle, I'll buy more Kylies. That's seems like it's going to be the extent of my strategy for this game. No wonder Moab Press spam is so good. I always think it's the Moab Press, but you know what? The Kylie does a pretty good job too. Basically anything that's not a Moab, Kylie does a good job at killing. And the stuff that actually is a Moab, you know, the Kylie does a decent job at killing that too. Do have to be a little careful about the camo since, you know, Zilly's still pretty far off level 9, which means he's still actually my only camo pop power, which is also, you know, pretty insane. Okay, might have to do a bit more micro heal. Or, you know, I can just bite the bullet and buy a second Kylie. I know I'll need to in the long run, so you know what? Let's get another one now. And with that, we'll probably be fine. Once again. For quite a while. Probably to around 50, if we're lucky. The ceramics definitely do still give us a little bit of trouble. I forgot about this round. Round 45. Camo purples. Well, Zilly's not level 9 yet, so you know what that means? We actually have to get a ninja. Hopefully only a 0-0 ninja. I mean, not the worst thing in the world, but not the best either. Wait, no, I can't have him going. Let's just go first. Hopefully the purple balloons will... Or likely the purple balloons will end up first. I don't think I'm going to need to buy him to camo, but I might. Oh, I also need Zilly back on first. Okay, maybe if we have this from the start, we can get away with the 0-0 ninja, but yeah. Camo purples might be, you know, just a bit of a weakness. Okay, and with that, this round is dealt with, and hopefully the rest of the rounds will be dealt with just about fine as well. Just waiting on my level 9 Azili to, well, hopefully fix, for the most part, our camo issue. Honestly, I kind of regret going for that ninja. Let's get a counter-espionage with Caltrops. Caltrops is actually a really good decamo. I don't know if you know this, but Caltrops actually does decamo, so that's pretty useful. Does that work? That good enough? Hopefully. Are we good? Pink balloons? You gonna sneak through? Not yet. Okay, we dealt with the camo pinks. Level 9 Azili, please come soon. I don't want to have to rely on a Caltrops as my only source of decamo. Round 49 is definitely scary. Will we be able to deal with the ceramics? Maybe not that attempt. I'll have Azili back on strong from the start, and that should make this a little bit easier. Worst case scenario, we drop just one more Kylie Boomerang. Which, as far as I'm concerned, if I have to drop one Kylie Boomerang every 5 rounds, not the end of the world. Good. No, we're not. One more Kylie Boomerang, and that should fix this issue, but kinda sucks. It's a little too bad. But I probably have to buy something new for the Moab anyways. Back down to just under 16,000. And 55. Is this 55? I think this is 55. It's not an easy one. Let's drop one more Kylie. Yeah, I know. Dropping another one. They only, like, the cool thing is, they only really cost a little over $2,000, so it's really not that big of a difference. And I mean, next round's 55, so 55 will definitely need it anyway, so not the end of the world to drop it now. Level 9 Azili, finally, that'll help. And then, you know, level 10 is what most people are normally excited about. Not too many people are excited about level 9. Level 10, of course, Moab Hex will be, you know, helpful in certain scenarios. No, I think actually it'll be a really good combo. Moab Hex plus Moab Domination, because Moab Domination is incredible. Moab Pop-Out, of course, it's in the name. But it doesn't really do much against ceramics, so it will be really helpful to have, we good here? No, we are not. That was a little bit close. It will be really helpful to have Moab Hex, since of course it stops them from spawning, well, children. Let's keep you guys on first now. Speaking of which, I actually do have level 9 Azili now. I was kind of hoping that would make a difference. Actually, no, Azili on strong until the Moab is probably our best bet. Okay. Now first, back on strong, and we deal with the camo rainbows fine. A little bit of trouble there, but nothing too bad in the long run. So even if although I think there's a decent chance we'll be just about fine until round 63, well, we'll probably struggle a bit on 61, 62. 63 at the very least, I know for a fact we'll have to drop probably one, maybe even two more Kylie Boomerangs. We're so close to level 10 for Azili, we'll probably get it, unfortunately, by round 63, which, you know, doesn't exactly have too many Moabs, but still nice to have. I have a feeling we're going to have to drop another. No, you're on first, you're definitely going on last, because we definitely want one on last to deal, well, to prevent a regrowth from. I'm just going to place another Kylie now. I know we'll need one for 63 anyways. See? My point exactly. One Kylie Boomerang every 5 or so rounds. Really don't mind doing it. So we'll probably have 2 on first and then... Oh, never mind. No, that's not my point. 2 on last probably is probably a good idea. It's probably a lot then. 2 on last, 3 on strong. Plus, you know, we have Azili on strong too. Okay, we good? Are we good? Because I really do want to keep the regrowth farm in check. I would prefer not to have regrowth farm. And we're good. On to 62. Still sticking on our way. Yeah, not level 10 yet, which is too bad. Level 10 probably be useful for the fortified Moabs on this round, but hopefully won't have too many issues. I'm going to switch them back to first, or the 2 that I did switch. Now, this round looks like no problem. The regrow zebras were actually pretty difficult last round. Had to take the attention of 2 of my Moab, or not Moab presses, Kylie's Boomerangs again. So, you know. Oh, great. Camo regen rainbows. That's a perfect combo with our limited camo and decamo. Level 10 Azalea, though, like I predicted, right on time for round 63. Gonna be so useful. And that's a lot of ceramics. Oh wait, honestly though, I was kind of expecting us to do worse. We honestly did a pretty decent job, so probably have to add 1, maybe 2 Kylies, and then that's pretty good. I mean, fortunately, no, we're not running. I was gonna say we're running out of good Kylie spots, but you know what? This map is full of straight lines. I know you wouldn't think of it's full of straight lines since, you know, it's called 4 circles, but you know, when 4 circles link, they create a couple of lines. You know, circles also, you know, have like, what? Is it 10,000-ish lines in them, probably? Circles have plenty of lines. Let's add 2. Will 2 be the magic number? I know the magic number is usually 3, but I'm hoping on 2 this time. So yeah, we're 35,000. How much does this cost? 35 to 32.3. So $1,700. No, that math is wrong. $2,300. No, $2,700. Okay. Is that enough? Even if it's enough for the first wave, the thing is, wave 3 is way harder. Okay, new suggestion. Up until this time, I was continuing to add Kylies, which is a good idea. But if I'm adding 3 at this point, it might be a good idea to use glue hose instead, because you know what? We have access to glue hose. It's expensive, but it's a really good tower in the long run. So it's actually more expensive than 3 Kylies, I believe, or just around the same price. But it can definitely be super helpful. Will it be helpful enough, though? Maybe. I'll try a couple of solutions till we can find one that, you know, will actually work. Let's try 3 Kylies. See, this is a pretty expensive round, but hopefully it'll keep me set for quite a while longer. Okay, we just barely beat wave 1, which gives me the sinking feeling that we might beat wave 2, but we're definitely not beating wave 3. Alright, so unfortunately I think we're gonna have to add a total of 4 Kylie boomerangs, which is a big number, but who knows, maybe we'll get lucky, maybe, just maybe we'll be able to beat the final wave, but I kinda doubt it. And no leads anymore, that's a good thing, that helps, and we're good. No, we're not. And I got so scared there for a second, I just realized we've retried last round, we've had it the whole time. A good idea to have the ice on range. Again, I'm hoping this ice will make a difference. Worst case scenario, I'll give up on the ice and put a 4th boomerang, which I know for a fact will work. But you know, there are a lot of other ceramic waves in my future. There we go, we worked. Or, it worked. I have a feeling we're going to be pretty set for quite a while now. Any tough round, I can just give in and use, well, Moab packs. Although I doubt we'll make it now. We did spend quite a bit of money, but 76, even then I have regrow blocker, which is basically that's the only round regrow blocker is really that useful. You know, maybe 79 as well. Which, to be honest, if we're lucky, there's a small chance we might be able to afford Moab Dom by then, but honestly, it's not looking too great. Saving up for $64,000 is the reason why, even with a massive buff, the tower's still kinda meh. Okay, so we're heading in on round 75. It actually looks like we're gonna get level 12 before round 76, which is pretty cool. Nice buff to regrow, or Heart Stop rather. 75 is actually really dangerous though, and well, 76 has no Moabs, and 77 I don't think is too dangerous round. I actually am gonna use Moab Hex, I think, for this round. We're getting ever closer to Moab Domination, around 15k off now. So I think I'm going to save for the later BFB since they're, well, a lot more clumped. If you didn't know, there were some pretty serious clump BFBs on round 75. They can be pretty dangerous. Does Moab packs last long enough? It does indeed. Alright, we are $389 off, so, you know, if we have a little bit of trouble for this round, I might just buy that. Which, I have a feeling we're going to have a trouble, or some trouble with this round at the very least. We dead? I'm pretty sure dead. That actually turned out pretty close. So, first things first, I'm going to try buying this. Now I'm confident this will last nearly for the entirety of the ceramic wave, though it didn't look like they were actually regrowing, so even after the ability stopped, so this doesn't work, then I think I'm not going to buy that, and instead I'm just going to go for another Kylie Boomerang, which looks like that's what I'm going for. Too bad, but still just under $50,000. Taking us a very long time to reach our eventual goal of, well, Moab Domination. Is +1 enough? Actually looks like we're gonna have to add 2. That's too bad. That's definitely too bad. But what are you gonna do? When you have to add 2, you have to add 2. The thing is, we are getting really close, I think, but it's honestly really hard to tell, especially with regrow balloons. There we go. Round 76 being level 12 unlocked, which is meh. So, looking at this, assuming we don't spend any more money, which that is a very big assumption. Oh, we're dead on this round. Assuming we don't spend any more money, which is now clearly not true, it's probably going to be till like 82 or 83 that we get Moab Domination once again. If we're lucky, which is too bad. Much closer to Inferno Ring, but I really don't want to give up on that goal. Or, you know, Blue Incineration, which we can... No, we can't. Never mind. I forgot Shattering Shells was so expensive. Well... Not to mention this round, we have a camo wave. For that, quite simply, I think I'm going to try to get away with the Signal Flare. Rapid Reload Signal Flare. Will that be enough? Probably not. Might help a little bit with the first wave, but I'm also going to add in... Let's start with just one more Kylie and see if we have to use more than that afterwards. Intense Mortar Micro being prepared. See, the bony stuff will make a big difference. I hope. Plus, you know, +1 Kylie's pretty good too. We good? Oh, we just barely beat that round, which tells me that we're probably going to have a bit of a harder time with the second wave. But I guess we'll wait and find out. Might require a bit more intense mortar micro, since I'm going to have a feeling I'm going to be relying quite heavily on my mortar as my source of decamo. But the BFB goes down without a problem, and then we get ready for the ceramics. Let's see if my micro's up to the task. It has pretty good pierce, that's for sure, but I don't think it has enough. Not the farthest off, but that attempt was definitely not good enough. We won. This took way too long. But we beat round 78. I'm gonna be back. I need a break. Okay, I'm back. So, I guess we're gonna continue to hope desperately that we're gonna be able to afford Moab Domination. I'm a little bit scared for free play, but I also just had the realization that for DDTs, I'm gonna have to rely on flash bombs to decamo. So, you know, that makes me a little bit scared. I also have to be a little bit careful about this round for, 79 is definitely nothing to scoff at. I'm probably going to use more packs for the 2 fortifieds at the end, but we'll see, because it does look like I will, not easily, but I will be able to deal with the normal BFBs, though of course, not all that well. Okay, first fortifieds, so of course you want to wait till they're damaged a bit, and that's when you strike, I guess. Yeah, strike would probably be the best word. Then the regrow from, or regrow balloons are gone. Okay, and now that the fortified's a little bit damaged, Hex. He'll die pretty quickly, then we'll move on Hex to the next one, and 79 will be done. I don't think 80 should be too bad. Well, actually, that gave us a lot of money. We're only 10k off Moab Dom. I think at this rate we should be able to have Moab Domination for 82 or 83. I am going to use the mortar on the ZMG, because although I don't think it'll be too dangerous, never hurts to be a little extra careful. So ZMG pops back here, yeah, we're probably fine. Ceramics are definitely going to be a bigger issue than anything else. But yeah, we're fine. Okay, 81. Now we get to see how free play treats us. I have a sinking feeling it won't treat us all that well, though. Do we use Hex now? Sure, let's use Hex now. That should deal with, because there were a ton of BFBs here. Hex will deal with, well, all of them. Okay, not all of them. See, Hex didn't even deal with all of them. That's how many BFBs there are there. But that gave us a lot of money. I actually do think that if we can beat 82, which I think we'll be able to, especially since level 13 Zilly might help us a bit, we're gonna get Moab Dom. I was super scared for this. I'm still a little nervous, but I feel if we can get Moab Domination, we're gonna be in a pretty good position for the, I guess endgame would be the right word? Yeah, endgame. So I'm gonna want to use Moab Hex as soon as possible here, since honestly our main difficulty is definitely the children. Children are definitely our issue here, not the main BFBs themselves. Oh, dang it, Hex. It's targeting the fortifieds, because there are fortifieds on this round. Luckily, I do believe this is the last round we have to worry about. There are a lot of fortifieds. Okay, but look at this. We're only $1,000 off. Oh, please, Hex, at least less. No, dang it. We're $500. No, we're not. We're $1,000 off, which means we don't actually need to kill all of these balloons, just a few more. Okay, I think it's a better use of my time right now if I stay here. Come on, last few ceramics. Our main difficulty right now is definitely them. We're only $300 off. Come on, come on, come on. $70 off. $50 off. That was really close, but we do actually have to beat this. I think a better timed Hex could help a lot more then. Because with how my timing was there, it goes straight to the, it goes straight to the fortifieds, which doesn't work that well, since the fortifieds, well, it works better if we get it when the fortifieds are more damaged. How about now? Now that the fortifieds are right in the range, okay, come on, Hex. Really? This isn't going that well. Can we kill at least 2? If we get the second one, then Moab Domination. Oh, that feels good. Round 82. Moab Dom has been purchased. So, I mean, I guess we could give acid mixture dip, but that's a minuscule buff that we still might want to use, to be honest. I guess I'm going to save my money now. Next thing being DDTs that are going to be scary. I think I'm going to get one flash bomb now and see how long that'll last us. I really do hope Moab Dom is going to do decently. I don't think it would be that bad of an idea to save for a balloon solver though, simply because ceramics are definitely Moab Domination's biggest issue. So, you know, it's not exactly a bad idea to have that. That's actually why I thought he would pair really well with the Zilly, since he will melt the Moab, so you can use Moab packs and, of course, that'll deal with most of the insides, preventing ceramics from spawning really at all. And man, you make a lot of money in these rounds. There's a decent chance we might actually get a balloon solver before round 90, which I think will be a really good combo. Okay, round 90, we have $24,000. So Signal Flare doesn't decamo. I don't think Counter-Espionage without lead pop power does. Azili, I don't think does, but let's just double check. Truthfully, we could probably beat this round simply using Moab packs, but yeah. So DETs, they don't work so well. If we buy Flash Palm though, and Target's strong, then I think he should be able to decamo the DETs, correct? At which point I think we'll be fine. Yeah, he decamos the DET. So, I mean, I'm not gonna buy more yet, but I have a good feeling that, or a bad feeling I guess, that around 95 I will need to get another one. So yeah, I'm gonna save my hex till I have around the Tard. Save my money once again till I have around the Tard, which could be any round, by the way. I did not see when we lost there. Let's slow this down a bit. Ceramics are definitely our issue, so rounds with lots of balloons. Which, I mean, is the advantage of Hex. Hex is super strong. Let's use Hex now. Sure. Look at this. I mean, to be fair, the only issue is it doesn't exactly pop the first one first, but Hex still made a massive difference this round. Of course, the issue being, it made a massive difference, but then we don't have it next round, which is why we do have to be a little careful of Hex. I don't want to get in a position where I can't beat the next round. So, other option, I think Balloon Solve is a better solution, but we do still have the option to go like Icicle Impale or even a Glue Hose. Of course, I wouldn't get Glue Hose if I was going to go for Balloon Solver, which I'm still hoping on doing. Hopefully we don't need more packs for those ZMGs, but they produce a lot of children, which kills me. Time for this. Well then, for the ZMGs, we're going to use Hex, which is meh, I guess. That's where I need Balloon Solver, because it's never the mobs that are going to kill me, it's going to be the ceramics. So here's my issue for the rest of the challenge. There are two things we have to worry about. Ceramics and DETs. If we get a Balloon Solver, all we have to worry about is the DETs. But then Balloon Solver spends all of my money. I had really bad Hex timing then. Let's get some better Hex timing. Okay. We good now? The MG's gonna pop? I have a feeling they will. Alright, there we go. Children, all eliminated. We're at 30k, which means, you know, we're getting closer and closer to Balloon Solver. More DETs this round. Then I guess I'm gonna switch him to first. Can a single one decamo 93's DETs? No, I don't think he can. I mean, let's try first one more time. See if we can try a bit better micro, but I feel like we're gonna have to buy a second one. This is a scenario where I wish I had a village or shimmer or, you know, anything like that at all. That would be pretty nice right now. Okay, to be honest, I think we could get random RNG to victory here, but we're gonna need multiple in the long run, so there is no harm in buying a second one now, though I still don't want to, because it costs 5k, it's a lot of money, it's not cheap. And of course, there's good odds I'm gonna have to buy a third at the minimum for around 95, which isn't good. See, like once they're decamoed, they get taken down pretty easily. There's still decent, okay, there's still a chance that for 90, I don't know how much money 94 gives us, but I know it gives you a lot of money. Was it a mistake to use? No, I feel like we're gonna need to use more packs this round. Yeah, definitely gonna need to use more packs this round. Though that was really bad timing, because now all of the ZMGs did not get their children eliminated, so we're gonna die, right? I assume we're gonna die. If we don't die, I'm actually gonna be really impressed with the Moab. Okay, yeah. So I messed up my Moab Hex timing. That's kind of to be expected. I was gonna plan on using it for the BFBs, but of course, that doesn't really work too well, and we can't deal with them on our own. We need it for the ZONGs, which means I do have to wait a little bit for them to be a bit more damaged. But then we have perfect timing like this, when all of the ZMGs just die. $35,000! Ooh. 195? First things first, can we actually afford Balloon Salvo? No, we can't. That's too bad. I mean, we're not that far off, but we definitely have to beat this round without buying another flash bomb if we want to do this, which I heavily doubt is possible. Like, almost positive we're dead right now, correct? Yeah, we're dead. Okay, so now we have a tricky situation. We need to buy a lot of flash bombs and hope we get pretty lucky. I have a feeling Close is going to do a little bit better since they're fast and, well, actually we could probably get away with Strong for this one, but let's try Close. Can we get away with 3? Once again, heavily doubt it, but maybe, potentially. This round is the round I'm most scared about, because 99 will be difficult, but the main thing for the DTs is the D camo, which the purples doesn't make them that easy either, especially since Azili can't D camo them. Even the purples are a bit of a challenge, but DTs, of course, are much more scary. Much, much more scary. Terrifying, you know. Can this work? Not going terrible so far. If need be, I will not hesitate. I'm going to spam that hex. Because that's going to help a lot. I know it. And we're dead anyways. Oh, we won this round. So I spent quite a bit more money. I got a Moab Lou, I got these 2 ices for backup, which I never ended up needing. Whatever. You know what? This RNG'd me to death. I do still have the liquefier. I still have hopes of Balloon Salvo, but if we can't get it, then, well, then I'll probably just go for like a 4-2-0 in the long run. But you know what? Whatever. Let's see how hard it is now. So, of course, we don't have a Moab Hex for the start of 96, which may cause difficulties, but then again, we probably should save it for the ZMGs anyways, so let's see how quickly we get melted by and killed by the ceramics, and if possible, I can get splatter. I still, of course, it's not as good for Balloon Salvo, but you know what? I just need to survive to Balloon Salvo. Are we on BFBs? No, it targeted ZMGs. So that was a mistake on the Hex. If we can actually survive to the ZMGs, then I can worry about making my mistake on the Hex. But, I mean, the ice and glue stall might work. Might being the key word. No, we died then. Okay. We have 10k. I don't think I can go for Balloon Salvo. Honestly, we probably won't get it in time for it to be super helpful. So then here's another solution. Let's try Splatter. I feel like Splatter has the potential to work. I'll do a little bit better Moab Hex timing. Man, if we can't make this to round 100, I'm going to be mad. But you know what? I spent a long time on this. And you know what? Sure, let's buy Splatter on this too, because I don't think we're buying Balloon Salvo at all. Very low hopes for this. Actually, you know what? No, you should be on strong. You should be on first, because otherwise you can't have both glues, and it's definitely better to have the Moab glue. Or at least with my setup, it's better to have the Moab glue. So this is looking slightly better. My random ices around the map seem to be helping a decent amount. Nice clutches with the ice stalling. But still no. Let's try one more ice. I was hoping on getting Shattering Shells. I mean, it's still possible for round 98, so I guess I'll save my money for that then. That'll be my desperate hope to beat round 98. This is not going to be easy. But you know what? Whoever needed easy. I do want to say quickly, by the way, this has taken me a couple days to film, so I haven't gotten as many videos out, but I want to say thank you to our 14th and 15th subscriber. You guys are awesome. I don't know who the 15th is, but I know our 14th is all Lucas or Lucas R, so thanks to you. You're awesome. I'll be spending a long time on this, won't I? Yes, I will. Yes, 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 I will indeed. Let's try 2 more ices instead. Maybe 2 more ices can work. That was much closer than normal. I just realized there's one tower we haven't tried yet. Unstable Concoction. I don't think it'll work, but you know what? There was definitely no harm in trying. Unstable Concoction, have fun. We'll see how well you can do. I don't think it'll make a big difference, but I don't know. Unstable Concoction can be super powerful, but it also doesn't tend to go well if you don't have good ceramic defense. So us not having the best ceramic defense doesn't bode well for using, well, Unstable Concoction. Let's switch back to close for you. But hey, it's looking pretty good so far. We just need these last bunch of BFBs to go well. And then the back CMGs we will have hacks, which looks like we can beat this round. And it also does actually look like we're going to be able to go, not for a Balloon Salvo, but it does, I do think we'll be able to get a Shattering Shell for 98, which should make 98 easier. That's a lot of mobs. We good? I think we're good. Yep, Shattering Shells acquired. Well, yeah, good. We have a nice ice stall too, which is awesome actually. Okay, we had a nice ice stall. We do not anymore. So we should at this rate have Hex up for 98 as well. If I have any spare money, it could go into another concoction or ice spam, but I don't think 99 will be our issue. I really don't. Hey, unfortified. So that's actually cool. I didn't actually know what happened. Like whether or not, like with the new Moab skins, like I didn't know if they like would transform into pizzas, which obviously they are. So that should be good positioning for you, Hex. Now. So not having to deal with the ZMG children will definitely be preferable. Definitely be preferable. Then it will help a little bit with the BFBs. And with that, this round is actually dealt with $10,000 to spare. This is looking really well. 99. Please don't be too difficult, 99. Just please don't be. And I don't think you are going to be. Wait, yes you are. Oh, that ice star was key. Hopefully the balloon liquefier does deal with the zebra layers fine. We actually died to the blue there, whatever. We can definitely do this round. No question about that. Assuming we didn't get super lucky then, but we didn't actually use Hex, which I'm now going to because Hex is useful, and regrow blocker. That's also something we didn't use last time that could help. Won't help much, but could help a little bit, and every little bit counts. Last 3 DETs, no. We'll only have 1 DET the text, but that's the only DET we need. Do we have an ice star? We don't, but you know what, that's fine, because you can't even use Hex on the bad balloon unless she's level 20, which Zilly is not for me. So that's too bad. Splatter. I'm actually gonna go for a snowstorm. And I guess let's buy one more flash bomb because I don't wanna die to the DDTs. But with this, I believe this challenge is over. So, what can I say? I think I've spent nearly 3 hours on this challenge. So, you know, that's not good, but was it worth it? No, this was not worth it. This challenge was super hard. But honestly, I really wanted to go for Moab Domination. I probably could have had an easier time, but I wanted Moab Domination. So let's see how badly we lose to round 101. How quickly. I'm not buying anything else, so let's just see. Can we beat round 101? I doubt it. I'll use my Moab Hex, I guess, if I get it up. Purples! Those are gonna kill us. Alright, so yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. This is the challenge code if you wanna, like, you know, play the challenge. Let's say medium. Was that medium? I'm gonna say hard. Not Friday Stinger worthy, but definitely hard. So, if you guys wanted to check in the challenge, this is the code. Thanks for watching. I had a lot of fun. This was still really hard, so yes. Shout out to our 15th subscriber and our 14th subscriber, rLucas/LucasR. Sorry if I got that wrong. If you want to join them, you want to shout out like them, please consider subscribing. I make videos, well, I was going to say every day, but you know what? I haven't had the best record lately, but I'm hoping to get back to my everyday. But, you know, I try to do it at least once every other day. I play btd6, Bloons Adventure Time, Tower Defense, Pixel Starship Galaxy, and a couple other games like Outro, and I play a lot of other games that you guys can suggest in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.